Most humans believe that money is important, and they look to the money for a sense of security and well-being. And you've heard us say that money is a made-up human concept. It is not real. And yet, the human perspective is that it is real. If one were to say to a human, "Here is some of your money, and here is some monopoly money," which would you choose? They would not choose the monopoly money, because it does not do what the other money does. The other money they would describe as real money, and the monopoly money is not real money. And we would say there is no difference between monopoly money and what you would call real money. In terms of the money, there is no difference. Pieces of paper with some printing on. The difference is what people agree is different about these two slips of paper. And the reason that money is not real is that there could be circumstances where people stop agreeing that these slips of paper have any value. You see it in countries where there is rampant inflation. You could see it potentially in a situation where there is a breakdown in human society, where the delicate balance, one might almost describe it as a precarious balance, of reliance on many external factors, means that suddenly the relative importance of various aspects of life would change. There could be a situation where money had no value, and the valuable items could be, for example, water or any other essential for the human body. So when a human believes itself to be safe and secure because there is money in the bank, this is an illusion. The money could be worthless. The bank could disappear. And we are not saying create a stockpile of basic essentials. We are saying create an awareness of what is real and true, what is dependable, what is eternal, and unaffected by any changes in the physical. And what will carry you through any situation will be your faith in Great Spirit, and the knowledge that the human self is not who you really are. So, irrespective of whatever could be challenging for the human self, to know this is just an experience. And in every situation there is treasure. And the treasure sometimes comes wrapped in something that the human self might describe as difficulty. And on the other side of the difficulty is more freedom, more peace, and a greater sense of who you really are, which is what the purpose of the adventure is. And to learn how to be free, how to enjoy any circumstances, knowing that this physical representation is just the character, the persona you've taken on temporarily to play the game. The game is sometimes described as the game of life. And we would go further. We would say the game of life in form. It is not the larger game of who you really are. There is a much wider context for this adventure into the world of form. It is not the whole story. It is merely one chapter. And there are infinite chapters in this story of you, the unique expression of Great Spirit, that is Great Spirit, is one with Great Spirit, and is one with all other expressions of Great Spirit. And so, if money is part of the game, play the game. Just remember, it is made up. It is monopoly money. It is not where your well-being and security lie.